Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, and we'll get started on our next multiplayer matchup. I am going to be playing as the Astra Militarum. We're going against the Orcs. We are playing on the bridge. It is a 2,000 point matchup, 80 point target, 8 turn limit. I do think the Astra Militarum have a little bit of a hard time on this map, so we'll see what we can do here and see if we can pull out a win, because I think the Orcs are going to definitely have the advantage, because they should be able to get some nice buffs if he builds up like a hero army or an HQ army with either the big mechs or goes with a melee or his jump boys. So I'm curious to see, because the Orcs have a lot of good options here on the bridge, and then even just setting up with some Ludas and with the beamy def guns and the flash kits here. So I got 2 tank commanders with their standard kit. I have 2 commissars to try to buff all of our guys up. I'll make him our HQ commander. As you can see, I've got 2 Rogaldorns with the pulverizer cannon. And then I've got 2 sentinels with the flamers and 4 guardsmen. Unfortunately, I did not have enough resources to turn them all into the melee variant. So I have 2 with just the regular las gun and then 2 with the bayonet, because I assume he's going to charge me into melee, and so at least they'll be able to fight back a little bit here. But perhaps the frag grenades that these guys have could be beneficial too against the Orcs, since they don't have a lot of armor. So we'll have a real aggressive advance here at the start, trying to get into position. Bring these guys up here and kind of do an aggressive advance over here. And he captured a point and I haven't. So we'll come up here and take this point here. And now we're going to start to get close to fighting each other. So it's like I don't want to have my guys so overextended that he's going to be able to shoot into all my tanks, because I need to be the one to get the first major engagement here in order to kill the Ludas and flash skits here. So we're slowly getting some momentum, but unfortunately with not, or I should say with doing Overwatch, I lose that momentum. But with the battle line here, you do get momentum every turn. Can hear that he's got a def copter over there. I don't know if you guys can hear the rotors of that thing going. I'll move these guys up just a little bit. Now this is a bad spot to be because it's open, and therefore the guys from the other bridge can shoot into these guys without too much of a accuracy penalty from all the obstacles here. So it's kind of a bad spot for me to be in. But my thought is depending if he gets asymmetric in his movements, I can maybe use that to my advantage to start shooting into him as well. I think we'll just slowly come forward here a little bit. And try to keep everybody into cohesion.
Awaiting your orders.
The big thing is I just don't want anybody to blow up around my vehicles here, or any of my infantry to be around when it blows up, because that can kill a guardsman squad. And he's got some Gretchen to soak up the Overwatch. That makes sense.
Nothing escapes my scrutiny.
Yep, and you can see the def copter over there. Alright, he's buffing his guys. He's got a war bike in the center, and unfortunately his Ludas do get the first shot. He's got some storm boys jumping around. And it's like we took some damage here for sure. Something happened to that Def Copter. Somebody must have got some Overwatch that I'm not appreciating. Start buffing everybody's critical hit chance. Alright, so we can see start to have a group of guys here. So he's going Storm Boys.
Moving to the battle line.
And actually Mega Knobs. And he's going Big Mechs, which makes a lot of sense against the Astra Militarum because you can get that force field that'll give everybody ranged damage protection. And then it also, with the Pain Boy there, he's getting bonus health. So that's going to allow him to tank things pretty effectively here. So we're going to do Pound him to Dust to get double attacks with all of our weapons. And now the question is do I try to kill the Big Mech? It's like with all that life that he has, that would take me all of my attacks to kill him. Whereas really I think taking out the Ludas is going to be a more important thing for me. But I would like to start shooting them down. With your weapon here, you should have quite a few attacks. Alright, so you're down to 41. Oh, you missed. I really needed that to hit. That is a bummer. That's not going to do enough damage. Try to kill some of these Gretchen down here. Get some nice momentum build up. Ah, we're short. We're just short. So that bonus that he's getting with damage reductions here is really working out for him. So we'll shoot into the Storm Boys. And now I'm going to have to pull you back. That way he can't jump everybody.
Victory through discipline.
Question is how far do I move you back? He's only got 2 Ludas there. Shoot here.
Temper your faith.
And then we'll buff everybody's range.
Glory to the first soldier to die.
Okay. Well, maybe I could shoot across. I suppose that's an option. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that we want to pound them to dust here. Move you up to there. Start running up with these... Damn it! I was going to say running up with the guardsmen. That would trying to stop that from happening. But that did not happen. Interestingly, it looks like these guys are not the commanders. So he must have a Pain Boy around here somewhere. Alright, well, had I planned that out better, I would have sniped him first. And then I would have had all these other guys ready. Or I would have killed the Ludas. And probably those Storm Boys. Alright, got a 91% chance to hit here. So I think we probably want to take that. 95 now. It's like if I shoot here and start accruing momentum, then that'll decrease their graze chance. 8 momentum per kill. Alright, so now you're surged up here. I could start shooting into the Mega Knobs. I could also just kill the Ludas. I think we probably want to just take out these Mega Knobs, right? Maybe I shoot my bolter into here. And that takes them out. And then we'll start pulling you guys back.
What next, sir?
Because I don't want him to charge you. That oppressor cannon did surprisingly little damage, but I guess if they've got their armor buffed with the big mech's bonus armor there, and he's got the pain boy and the custom force field and the damage reduction from the dang it. Maybe I should have moved up a little bit. Damage reduction from the pain boy. I guess that makes sense. If I move these guys up, I can keep them in cohesion. I can also run you up here, and then if the storm boys decide to jump in, you can flame them.
With conviction.
And I guess we'll just keep you back here and have you shoot into here for when the warbike comes for you.
First line, wait.
Or when the storm boys jump up, I suppose. So, let's see, we almost took out some Ludas, we almost took out some storm boys. I've got you here. If I move you up one, I can throw a grenade into the Gretchen. I could kill the storm boys, I could start shooting into the mega knobs. Let's just pull you back. Surge. I could start shooting the pain boy. But I have 2 attacks. It just seems like so much to use against the pain boy here. So let's shoot into the storm boys here. Okay, so that weakened them down quite a bit. And I could kill the Gretchen. I think what I'd rather do is just pull you guys back, though. Because the Mega Knobs have the Scorchers on, which means that they can flame me.
Light them up. What next, sir?
And then I just realized I never captured my point from the very start here. So that's pretty frustrating. So that's going to cost me the game, probably. Because now I'm, what, 15 points behind because of that, and we should be tied. Alright, let's see. Oh, well played. So what he's doing is he moved his Gretchen to aggro that, and now I just killed my own guys there. He's using their jump ability with the Storm Boys. He just used bonus, his command point to get 20% additional shots for all his guys. He's got more Ludas back here. He just blinded my Rogodorn tank. It also lowers his evasion, more importantly, which is what he cares about, so he can attack with all these guys. Yeah, that Rogodorn's totally hosed. Alright, so now he's going to blow it up with what? Probably the Warbike. Oh, that's right, he still got the Death Copter. I guess that's an option. Yeah, and that'll finish off the Cadian shock troops. Now we got the Storm Boys over here. More Storm Boys over here. They're getting ready to jump to that other spot. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I do have enough momentum that I could try to deploy those Cadians. Honestly, I think you should be able to get the kill with your flamer here. So let's flame here. Yeah, so they're down. And I guess we need to start killing these Mega Knobs. I don't know how much damage my cannons are going to be doing.
Firing.
85. Yeah, see, they're grazing. There you go, there's a full hit.
Victory through discipline. Got your armor right here, sir.
I can get you down there, but really what he wants to do is move up with those storm boys and capture this point, so maybe it actually makes sense for me to flame and then just body block. Because the storm boys should not be able to kill a sentinel in one turn. I could charge here. Okay, there's 50. And then I can pick them up. Because maybe what I'll do here is I can run them back. Yeah, see, you just can't deploy very far is what frustrates me about that ability. Actually, it looks like it's limited to the vision. So if I had more vision down there, I think they actually could deploy farther back. But I think I'd rather just charge into this war bike. Because if I can get the kill here, that will definitely be helpful. Now, unfortunately, that probably means my commissar's going to die next turn. So what I don't know is when the ability switches, to a new commander, do the guys stay in the Valkyrie? And you can just deploy whoever's there with the new commander? It's like I can shoot into the Storm Boys and probably get a kill, but then everybody's going to shoot into my tank commander. I could try to shoot down those guys. Alternatively, I can just run him down here and get closer to capturing the point. And then he'll be in full cover.
Got your armor right here, sir.
Armored sentinel ready.
Just pull back with those sentinels. We just gotta make sure we don't get charged by the mega knobs, because they will definitely kill a tank.
What next, sir?
I could charge into there, but that's unlikely to get a kill, and then they'll for sure be killed next turn with the flamer.
Armor rolling out. Got your armor right here, sir. Moving to the battle line. We'll light them up.
Maybe we can do something like that. Yeah, I mean, I could almost get a kill there. Let's just run you down. Keep you safe. Try to capture a point. Alright, he still has that def copter there. If I run you down here, that'll get the momentum bonuses. Alright, so he got the heal. He's shooting with the Ludas, shooting with the def copter, I'm guessing. Yep. Thankfully he got a graze. As expected, the Storm Boys are jumping over. Yep, they're coming over here. So then the question is with his big mech, is he going to snipe my commissar or is he going to kill the sentinel? Oh, he's pulling those guys back so they're in cover and they can just heal them. Looks like he's going for the sentinel. That's not the wrong decision. Oh shit, he still has a whole nother set of Ludas. I forgot about that. Alright, well, that's a bummer. Alright, so he used the headbanger ability with his orc psyker there.
Victory through discipline.
So now, if I run you down, you can capture that point. I could charge into there, but you're not going to get the kill. I could charge into here. I can't remember if he has 1 or 2 splash. Well, let's see what happens. And attack again, I guess. So it's just 1 splash, it looks like. So dang it, that means he's still alive.
What next, sir?
Alright, well, execute is back up. So I guess, do I just run you down here and have you try to capture that point, I guess? And then we'll have you execute here to start getting everybody's momentum going again. I could have you guys start to come over here to start shooting into these guys. Really like to take out the Ludas or the or the Mech Boy.
Advance.
Buff everybody's critical hit chance at range. At 72. I assume it missed. I can't actually see the attack go off. Well, I should actually be able to get the kill here. Yep. Nice. So I could just capture this point. Or if I move 1 more, I might be able to get some shots. Or I can just set up some Overwatch. I was kind of hoping I could see the Ludas. Well, let's start focusing on these pain boys here. Yeah, I think I messed that up. Alright, you got what, a 66% chance to hit? 34. Well, if we can shoot into them. Nice. So at least 1's down. I can move you up here. And now you can kill the pain boy. Good.
Victory through
He's hosed. Still got those Ludas. Nice. There's another model down. Keep you down here. I wonder if I move you up 1. Yeah, I was really hoping I was going to be able to see those Ludas. Yeah, I should have moved him back and at least got 1 attack. I could have used his las cannon and his heavy bolter. Could have at least done some damage into the pain boy or his weird boy there and then came back and captured, but didn't really think there. So these guys are gonna die. Alright, so yep, he's healing the Mega Knob. Alright, miss and miss. Nice. It's actually pretty big for us. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. I can't believe he missed those attacks here. Is my commissar really going to survive this? I think he's still going to win, though, because he's got 3 points, right? Yes, he's up to 70%. So, damn, I'm going to lose this match, but it was a fun match. It definitely... I can't believe I didn't capture that first point, though. Damn, that sucks. I mean, I could start fighting this guy, but I have to capture the point. Here we go. Let's just drop you to here. Yeah, so you actually do have decent deploy aspects, but you have to have line of sight. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So now we've captured that. Yeah, see, I can't capture these other points, and so he'll win. So he should win due to the points here, which is unfortunate because had I kept my guys up on the front here and not been trying to run back, I would have been able to hold that point and we would be damn near tied.
Awaiting your orders.
Alright, let's pull you back. Get you here. Let's give him the double attacks. 80% chance to hit. I can't see the pain boy. Alright, he's got what, 82 health left? Damn, I might just kill him here. Alright, he's down. Yeah, now it definitely feels bad because I just solidified my whole side here. Let's see, 59, 50.
Victory through discipline.
Well, I guess we might as well use a pulverizer. Ah, you missed. Yeah, man, that sucks. Well, it was a good match. I enjoyed it, but I am going to lose next turn because he should be able to get his 10 points from his 2 strategic point captures here.
Awaiting your orders.
I don't think there's any way I cannot get that, but that's really unfortunate because I could have loaded those shock troops and then captured these points from behind them. Ah, man. This was my match to win. I can't believe I didn't capture that point for 4 turns. Actually, I guess it's technically 5 turns. I mean, that was 40 points. Alright. I assume he's going to come up and just attack me to try to finish some things off here. Oh, I forgot about those other Luda squad he had there. Yeah, I should have done that first, but he knows he's winning, so he's like, ah, I can just do a strafing around here and take him out. Shooting into the guardsmen here, coming forward. Yeah, good match by our opponent here. Definitely a fun match here. I just can't believe I didn't capture those points. So we have our tank commander, obviously did quite well here. It looks like the AI doesn't totally have everything because it only shows 1 Mega Knob being killed, 2 Big Max, Aluda, Gretchen, Painboy, Stormboy. Yeah, so it's missing guys that were dispatched. But anyways, our tank commander had 1 kill, has 84% accuracy. The commissar had 100% melee accuracy with 2 kills, so definitely did some good work for us there. The other commissar didn't do anything. The Rogaldorn did 80%. The armored sentinel has 100% accuracy with this flamer. Our Cadian shock troops that did the melee attack had 2/3 accuracy. The rest of them didn't do much. The other Rogaldorn had a 92% accuracy. Armored sentinel again has 100% because it's a flamer. So you can see that these tanks, you know, as long as you get them into proper positioning, they can have a great amount of accuracy for you there. So it's definitely something to be done. And then the tank commander, the other one, killed 3 units and had 94% accuracy. So even on a map like this where it's quite difficult for us to take advantage of the situation because we don't have any jump infantry, we were still able to do quite well. So I think with this map, kind of a solid strategy would be to do the Castellan trick with the Chimera and the Commissars. So what you do is you use the move, move, move ability, because I think if you're going to have the Castellan and you put that and you get the 2 bonus movement on both those units, you load the Commissar into the Chimera and then drive them across that bridge and then unload it. I think he should be able to capture that point, and then you would have a sentinel or something on the back here. So you could actually capture 2 points, I think, on the very first turn here. I'd have to play a skirmish match just to verify that, but if you could, that would be a huge boon for you on a map like this, because the rest of the time you just need to capture your points and hold it. And as you can see, you know, you can't really do like a 3-prong push on a 2,000 point matchup because you just don't have the staying power. And then your tanks, you know, if you have somebody running down the center here, then you can't be shooting into anything on the other 2 bridges. So you really have to fight on the bridge and then consolidate, kind of like how I played on this match here. I thought it was a good example of how you could do this with the Astra Militarum, assuming you weren't an idiot and missed your very first strategic point. But it allows you to try to see the optimal positions here, because the game is very, very finicky on what it considers to be cover with that bridge. So as you can see, there's areas where it'd be like practically no chance of hitting, and then if you move 1 square over, now all of a sudden you have you know, 50 to 70% chance to hit compared to 40% chance. So it gets to be quite frustrating. The big thing is you just got to keep your tanks alive and then really focus on the Rogaldorns to do a bunch of damage. Now against the Orcs, I think the Pulverizer Cannon is definitely the MVP, because if you give them the double attacks, then you can be able to get kills with the Oppressor Cannon that they have to take out Ludas, and then there's usually some flash kits nearby, so if you do a double pulverizer attack, that will work out. Now this opponent did a really good job in that he had a damage 10% damage reduction from his Weird Boy, in addition to another 10% reduction due to the custom force field, plus he had bonus health with his Pain Boys there. So that's why it really kind of kicked me in the nuts with not being able to do some squad wipes there. And even those 2 Ludas by themselves were still able to do some good damage to me. So I think in retrospect, what I should have done is focus more on taking out those Ludas, even the 2 models, and then had less of a fear of the Storm Boys, because the Commissar, the Armored Sentinels, all those things would have definitely allowed me to take those guys out without too much difficulty. And now that the tanks don't have the minimum range, I still would have had a decent chance to get some hits. And then between the flame attack, a couple of grenades, I think that would have been enough to kill the units. Now, he did definitely punish me with my sloppy Sentinel play here, because as you saw, if you have them back to back and you have units run into a zone of control, the flame attack will go off, and if you have infantry or other weak units in front, the Sentinel will have to kill those guys with their flame attack. So he totally wiped out those Cadian shock troops with that flame attack, and when you're killing your own units, you don't get the momentum on those gains. So you definitely got to be very, very careful with that. So that was an excellent play by our opponent there. I think it shows you how powerful the big necks are against vehicles. I think you were seeing that each one of those attacks was doing anywhere from 50 to 100 damage against the tank. So it was definitely allowed him to do some good damage. Now the other thing to remember with the Orcs is once you start giving them that tier 1 ability to give them 20% more shots, that's a ton of extra attacks with that war bike, and so it can actually do pretty decent damage against vehicles too. I mean, it can do upwards of 50 to 70 depending on how much it crits, so don't discount how dangerous that war bike can be. And it can definitely, once you give it the bonus attacks there, can be enough to snipe out a Commissar. So definitely keep those things into consideration when you're playing as the Orcs, because you can cause a lot of issues here. And then the Death Copter, you know, it can be quite good. It obviously, with its cannon there, it was doing decent damage against our vehicles and able to fly around the map and capture points. The other thing that's important to know about it, though, is if you can do a bombing run, then you can end up taking out the infantry. So you always have to be careful if you're playing Astra Militarum that you don't keep your infantry grouped too tightly to your vehicles, or he'll just come over there and drop one of those bombs on you and kill all your infantry. And then you can't do your momentum stacks if you're doing the momentum ranged crit build that I like to do when I'm playing against the Orcs. So hopefully that gives you some ideas of what you can do on this map with the Astra Militarum against the Orcs. It was definitely a fun match. Our opponent did great, and he definitely kicked our teeth in. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.